and bling! All of those files are seemingly magically updated almost instantaneously, thanks to the magic of video. So if you're following along through this series and you think that went a little quickly, it did. You should expect it to take several minutes to upload all of the files on a site like this, and possibly much longer if you have things like video files, which are usually much larger than HTML files. A simple HTML file by itself, because it's just a text file, will go up quite quickly, usually in a matter of a couple of seconds. But a video file could take several minutes or more. And of course, it depends on how fast your internet connection is. So the faster your internet connection, the faster you can upload things to your remote server. And you may not have realized it, but most of us who have cable modems or DSL or even commercial internet service have faster download speeds than upload speeds. So if it seems like it's taking longer to upload your site than it would take to download it, you're probably right. For all those reasons, give yourself a little time or go make a sandwich, cup of coffee, whatever you prefer while you're uploading your site. And then remember this. Once you've uploaded all those files to your server, you never have to upload them all again. You only need to upload files that you change. So, for example, if I come back over to my site and I decide that I want to make some edits, let's open Gallery 2. And let's change the image. Instead of starting with this picture, we've used it a lot of places, let's make the first image in our gallery our Elk 2 picture. And then we probably want to change this caption as well. Let's change this to say, the moms. And let's say, these elk were watching over their young. Just to make a quick change to make the point. Now, I'm going to need to upload, obviously, the page called gallery.html. If I haven't already uploaded this picture to the server, I'm also going to need to upload this picture. That's what Dreamweaver means by dependent files. And third, if I make any changes to the style sheet, to the CSS styles that control how this text appears, then I'm also going to need to upload that CSS styles sheet. No matter what, I'm going to have to save this page before I upload it. So let's go ahead and do that now. Go to Window, Files, and now you have a couple of options. You can open that folder, and if you know for sure that you want to move the Gallery 2 file, make sure that you drag it into the correct folder if you're going to use the click and drag trick. It's very important that you put things in the same relative location. Now, I'm not going to put dependent files this time. I'm going to show you where the files are you'd have to change. You'd have to go into your images and change those. You'd have to go into the CSS file and change those. Or you could let Dreamweaver do it all for you. And here's one other tip. If you know you've changed the gallery page and you've changed the style sheet that goes with it and you're thinking, oh yeah, I have to upload that style sheet, let me just drag that over. Not going to worry about dependent files again. Now, what did I just do wrong? I want to point this out because it's so easy to do. Remember that all of the files in your site need to be in the same relative location on your web server as they are in your local directory. So if I have a folder called CSS where I save my style sheets, and on the server that same folder is called CSS and that's where my style sheets are, if I accidentally upload that CSS file to my main root folder, it's not going to work because it's linked to my pages based on its relative location in the CSS folder. And Dreamweaver is a little particular about moving files on the server. So if you do this, just delete the file you accidentally uploaded to the wrong place. Select it and hit the delete key. Yes, I really want to delete that file. And now you can click and drag it to the correct place, or you can let Dreamweaver do it for you. Remember, if you choose the Put button, Dreamweaver should automatically put it in the corresponding location. And you see the new file is replaced so quickly you almost didn't see it. So that's just a couple last tips. One other thing that can be kind of helpful, if you've made changes to several pages in your site and you don't remember exactly which ones you changed and you don't want to forget to upload some of those new changes, you can use Dreamweaver's Synchronize option. You simply click on the Synchronize button and Dreamweaver does a comparison of your local and your remote sites and produces a list of any files that need to be changed. It's a handy way to make sure you don't forget to upload some of the files that need to go on your server. And that concludes Chapter 10. Taking a little time to test for broken links, spelling errors, browser compatibility, and all the other potential problems you might have in your website can save you so much time and embarrassment because, believe me, if you don't catch the errors on your site, your visitors will. And if you've been smart enough to include contact information, which I always recommend, some of your nice visitors will even let you know. Always appreciated. But no matter what, when you're ready to publish your site on the web, you can use Dreamweaver's Files panel. And if you want to put it back over in its space, just click again on this little Files icon, and it drops right back into the Files panel. And remember, you can always reset the workspace by just choosing Reset for whatever workspace you've selected.